Kwanzaa Mixtape. Ariana is a junior studying public health and Africana studies, and outside of being a student, she is an artist, a poet, a writer, inspired by the work of Toni Morrison. Her poems center the nuances of the Black experience, and today is her debut recital of an original piece right here at North Carolina State University. I know she didn't tell me to put this, but she's also a proud sister of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and I have to shout out my fam. So please join me in welcoming Ariana Frazier to the stage.
And as he said, this is my first time reciting an original poem at NC State, so I'm excited. My poem's called my Kwanzaa Mixtape, and it is a collection of 7 different poems that center around the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. They all have a different name, so when I get to the end of one, I will say the name of the next one. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
My first poem is Got Me. With all of us united, all the stars are in reach, and we'll all stand on shoulders, getting closer to the heavens with each beat of our hearts. And it starts from within, but shoots to the skies. From above, they'll hear cries, and the tears in our eyes will stream down to the ground, and the seeds that we've sown will form roots that will boost us all higher than before. The scores will be settled, and the battles will be won, and we'll be shouting, we are here, we're united, we are one. The next poem is What's Your Name? Do you know who you are? What would you say if I asked? If I brushed aside your perfections, your political correctness, your best self, you know, the one posted with a clever caption, who would I see? It's okay though, if you don't know. Who you are is ever changing if you say so, and you do. Some will never know fully. That just means there's more to explore, more of you that's in store, more to account for later on in your life. But you decide which you resides within and who you do become in the end. Next time you're asked who you are, just know your past yous are all listening for your answer to. My next one is called Down for Mine. I got you, boo. If nobody else got you, I do. One thing about me, I'm gonna rhyme for you. When you boo-boo cry, I'm there to wipe your tears, and when your fears of being forgotten in this world make you wanna holler, I'm right there screaming with you. My eyes are gleaming with you. My dreams are dreaming with you. You pray, I'm praying with you. You slay, I'm slaying with you. Lean on me when you're not strong, and even when you are, I'm there, I swear. It's the least I can do. Piece by piece, we can move mountains across the sea, you and me, and all of us too, if only we move collectively. The next one is cream. When it comes to a bag, we gon' grab that. If there's money to be had, we gon' have that. You know, a black-owned business, I'ma add that to my list of stores to order from this year. Did you hear they got a new Telfar dropping? Mine already on the way, okay? But while I'm waiting, put me on to coffee shops, dinner spots, boutiques with some clothes that show off my physique, and any other business you know of. I'm putting my dollars where they matter, with us. And the less we can fuss about how we found it cheaper on Amazon, we can get along and build our money empire brick by brick. Just stick with Black. The community will thank you. This next one is Sing About Me. What will your legacy be when you're gone from here? In your wonder years, what will you have to show for him? I know for a fact you have a calling, even if it's a whisper right now, maybe different from how you thought you were going to change things. But the main thing to note is that you will change something, even if it's one thing, one little thing that not many will notice. Your purpose will be revealed, my dear, in the most spectacular way, and day by day it will get clearer and nearer until one day you're standing in it, and we'll be standing in it too, admiring you and the things that you'll do to make an impact on us all. This next one is Don't Kill My Vibe. To touch the essence of someone is divine in nature. To inspire, enrich, and beautify a world we're strangers to is celestial. The absolute best of you is signed, sealed, delivered by brush stroke, whistle note, ink blot, snapshot, pleated skirt, yarn work, body roll, casserole, and whatever I'm getting. But I'm betting on your gifts, my love. Your voice is your power. Use it how you want, but let the words speak for you, and trust, it speaks volumes. It's easy for uneasiness to creep in and settle, and you measure your gifts with another's. But I wonder if they could exist in their own right, alone and together. They just might make a masterpiece after all. And the last one, keep the faith. Walk by faith and not by sight. And you might stumble and fall, but it's all right if you believe it to be. The end is but a glimmer in the distance, not quite the green light in Gatsby, but perhaps through the foresight of our lineage. It was farther for them, and how far we've come since then, on the brink of revolution, time and time again. And I know, close is not enough, and it's tough to keep up the good fight when the best is so far out of sight. But every step into the dark brightens the path for the next, and what an effect to have on your ancestry. So you can't just be shuffling your feet when you got a whole fleet of new mini-me's to inspire.
Things she did that.
Hey, Isaiah, did you say she's an Africana Studies major? I think you did, didn't you? All right.